everybody. We will be talking about Snapchat. What is Snapchat? Snapchat is one of the most popular mobile messaging apps. It is primarily used for personal uses such as sharing personal moments, and also the most convenient and fun way to share photos and videos. The app lets you add captions, drawings, and filters to the photos and videos known as snaps. It was launched in 2011 by founders Evan Spiegel, who created the revolutionary disappearing image app. Now the app has over 100 million active users and 7 billion daily video views. So, how do you use Snapchat?
After you've made your account, including your name, username, birthday, email, and password, you are ready to go. To take a photo, simply tap the button in the bottom center of the screen. Depending how long you want to allow someone to view your snap, you can also adjust the amount of seconds. To shoot a video, hold the on-screen button for up to 10 seconds, depending on how long you want your snap to play. Taking pictures isn't what Snapchat is all about. It's about sharing memories with your friends through pictures and videos. There are a few different ways to add friends on Snapchat. If you know their username, you can go in the search bar and type it. Once you see an add button next to their name, tap on that and wait for them to accept your request. Another way you can add friends is by using their snap code. Simply take a picture of their snap code and their username will pop up. Once it pops up, then you can add them. Then you can send snaps to them, chat with them, video chat, and watch each other's stories. In 2013, the app launched Story, collections of snaps that you and your friends publish over the course of a 24-hour period. When you send a snap to your story, it becomes public to your followers. Stories last up to 24 hours before disappearing, but each individual snap can still only be up to 10 seconds long. Also, there is a chat. When you swipe right on a person's name in your direct snap inbox, the chat function will appear. You know you've received a chat when a blue speech bubble appears next to someone's name. Chats also disappear after being opened. You can save them by holding down on the message or messages you want to save. Snapchat Discover is an accumulation of stories of social networks, magazines, and television. It is essentially the same as Snapchat stories, but different in the aspect that these stories are by publishers. Each channel, as they're called, contains loads of interactive content. Tapping a rectangle launches the channel. From there, you can swipe, tap, scroll, read, and share all the goodies. Channels like stories are refreshed every 24 hours.
So now I'll be going over some frequently asked questions regarding your app. First question is, how do you block someone on Snapchat? To block someone on Snapchat, you go to your menu screen and tap My Friends, and from there, you choose the selected person you want to block. Can you report someone on Snapchat? You can report someone on Snapchat by tapping on the person's name, and from there, tap on the settings button on the right of the little box and report them. The next question is, how can I change my Snapchat username? Currently, there is no possible way to change your Snapchat username. If you want, the only way you could do it is if you delete your account and make a new one. How do I add to the Snapchat live stories? You can record a normal video like you usually do, but instead of clicking My Story, click on Live Stories. But your location setting must be turned on to post live. How do I unblock someone on Snapchat? To unblock someone, you can do the same steps as blocking someone, but instead of blocking them, you unblock them. What are the friend emojis and what do they mean? Snapchat displays a whole bunch of different emojis next to your friend names, and they have all different meanings. Some of the common ones include the smirking face, which means you're one of their best friends, but they're not one of yours. The yellow heart, which means you're number one best friends with each other, and you spend the most snaps to this person, and they send the most snaps back to you. The fire emoji, which means you're on a snap streak, which basically means you snap this person every day and they snap back to you. And the hourglass, which is basically if your Snapchat streak is about to end. So as I mentioned previously, there's a lot of different emojis and they mean a whole bunch of different things.
Lastly, we have do's and don'ts. As users, we have all, or a lot of us, have been guilty of doing the following. Don'ts. Do not send inappropriate snaps or post them on your story. Someone may screenshot and you do get notified when they screenshot. Do not snap and drive. It acts as a distraction and someone will get hurt. Do not send the snap to the wrong person. It is embarrassing and a pain to have to explain why it was sent. Do not post long, redundant stories. It's annoying and everyone skips through it anyway. Do not post snaps on your story that may provoke drama. If serious, someone may take to administration or a teacher. Do not screenshot if the screenshot will be used for blackmail. Following with the do's. Do have fun with your snaps. The whole purpose of the app is to share fun memories with your friends. Do save your snaps to your memories or camera roll so you can always look back on them. Do read through the Discover stories. They can be really funny and interesting, and they also give life tips. Do send snaps to the followers you know. And lastly, send embarrassing snaps of your friends without them knowing. It's always fun to make fun of each other.
Created using Powtoon.